team managers and coaches. I'm going to walk you through logging into your team page for NYSL and making changes to your roster for Club Pass players, along with printing off your game day cards. So the first thing you're going to do is go to the NYSL site, nysleague.org. Click on the schedules, current schedules and standings. You're going to pick your conference. If you're in the blue conference, you're over here. If you're in the red conference, you will find your team. So I'm going to go down here, find my team, click on it. Next, I'm going to go ahead and look and search my team since I've went into my division and click on my team. Now I'm going to come over here to the right and you'll see that my team is highlighted in bold print, and up in the right hand corner there is a team login. We will click on that. Once you're brought to this page, most of you signing in for the first time will need to click here to retrieve a PIN number. So it will ask you for your email address that is associated with your Demisphere account, and it will send you a PIN number via your email. So you will have to go into your email, get that PIN number, and then you will be able to log in with your email and PIN number. So again, you will have to do the click here, enter your email that's associated with your Demisphere account, and then you will be sent a PIN number. You will go to that email, get the PIN number, and then log back in. It may give you a link to log back in where I just did that. Other words, go back to the page, enter your email address and your PIN number. Log in, and you will be brought to this home page. From this home page, I will see my team. I will have the team page is where I'm going to do most of my work, obviously. Here's where you're applying for State Cup, President's Cup, Fall Challenge. You'll see the stuff that's on here. So, and there is a list of all the team contacts in a particular division. So you can have access to that as well when you're rescheduling games. So we're going to click on the team page. Once in the team page, you can come in here. You'll notice there's a lot of little tabs at the top, and you'll see the teams that are in your division, and you will see your game schedule laid out. You will have the information for the coaches' information. You can go in here, you can add in stuff for your uniform, your colors. You can throw your little logo for the club in here. You can have photos, and you can go in and add jersey numbers as well. So it's nothing that's required. Some of the teams may be attending events in the future where you'd be required to have jersey numbers. So it could be a helpful thing for you to enter them in here. That way you have them all in one spot and you're not searching through emails or documents trying to find their jersey numbers when you are registering for said events in the future. So the first thing we're going to do here, let's say we're going to go ahead and club pass somebody for a game. So I'm going to go to the game that I'm club passing for. So I'm just going to take my first game. You're going to click on the verses right here. Once we do that, we're brought to this page. So right now, this is the layout of my players. And I have already added a player. So the example is laying here. But to do this, where I've added this club pass or guest player from another team, and it does tell which team she came from, you're going to click on the Add Eligible Players. When you're brought to this screen, you will simply search for the player. It will give you the eligible players that can play on this team. So anybody that's within that age group of what they're in can play in here. So you will have to go down and find the player. I did find this player right here. So I clicked on her. As you would see, there's the check mark. I clicked and I scrolled to the bottom and click save. Obviously, I'm not going to do this again because she's already on there. And I don't really know that it would take me back, but we'll find out by clicking save and see what happens. It takes me right back to my home page, or rather my team page. So after doing that, this is what would happen for you. You would see that your guest or Club Pass player now shows up and which team they're from. So they have officially been added to this particular game card match. From here, we have to print the game report. Printing the game report card, we would have to go in and click on the game report. This is going to be the game card that you would take with you when you are attending your game. So this is something you will go in and print off. This shows your match. It will show your players and that you're ready to go for game day on Saturday. So this is where you will click that. We're going to go ahead and go back a page. And I'm just taking me right back to that page. I just wanted to show you that. If you do this on game day, you will have to click, from what I was told, there's an official pre-match lineup. You'll have to click on this to get into this field to print off the game card. Just a little added note, just in case you're doing it hours before game day. I'm going to go back out to my team page, and you should be able to click on your team name. And then from here, I'll show you one more thing where you would find your roster. And Demisphere with this thing is really slow, so you can see a lot of things moving and spinning and getting weird message boxes. It's all part of what's going on right now, so they're working to get it fixed. I can see my roster. I can see how many players I have. You could come out here and edit your jersey numbers. You can export your roster if you want to save it somewhere. I could add new players, returning players, take people off. This does not affect your game day roster, so just know that. This is not where you would go in and secondary players. But you do have that roster here. And you can print this off as well. I'm going to go back to my home page really quick. And you'll see that there was a print official team roster. You can print that roster from here if you needed it. That's not what you're presenting on game day. You can take that roster with you on game day, or the one that was provided to you by the club along with your game day card. That is the basics of going through here. You guys can play around with the other things that are here, but that is the basic information that you need to prepare yourself and your team for game day. If you have any questions, please give us a call at the office and we will help you as best we can. Thank you for your patience in this process, and we hope to have more information for you guys coming soon.